Alright everyone, welcome back for another video of Master of Command. Today we're going to be continuing our British Expedition playthrough using only British units and not using any artillery so that we can go ahead and have more Dragoons in the army. That is the purpose there. Let's see, let's make sure everyone's got good weapons, looks like it. I think everyone's up to 4 upgrade slots, yep. And I think over here there weren't any units that we could buy, right? No. No legal units that we can buy, as in no British non-artillery units. I could pick up some more manpower, that would be useful. We tend to get a lot of events where we need the manpower, and I don't have it, and that is very sad. Just making sure there's not any, like, weapons here that I think that would be good to get. Could be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun to use some special ammunition types, especially with like our dragoons. I could be talked into doing that. I probably won't buy them. They are cheaper here. I was gonna say I probably won't buy them in Act 1, but why don't we just do it for the heck of it, just for the fun. And I might just give it to them. Just to make them a little more effective. And that ate a little bit of money, but I mean, it's just for the fun. I don't think that we'll be hurting too bad there. We'll buy up the rest of the manpower, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this battlefield and then this outpost. I'm so glad we bought all those reservists because we immediately need them. And there we go, we're gonna get extra money every day, and we got some pretty good weapons here. Let's give you the heavy bayonet. You can take a... Let's give you a socket bayonet. And then... Yeah, I'm fine with using the land pattern instead of the Soul. But we'll have it on hand for when we get some more redcoat recruits. And let's go ahead and keep moving. Let's come visit this other outpost here. I think we decided we could force march, right? Because we're not actually eating like that much food. Okay, I don't think we'll be in trouble here. Let's go ahead and pause for now and load into battle. Okay, we are loaded in and we're getting set up. I was trying to figure out where we should really deploy. I thought about using this hill, but I decided against it because the hill's going to give us good like accuracy, but it only provides a little bit of like cover bonus. So what we're going to do is we're going to have one unit deploying over here on the hedge, and then maybe we'll try to fit like 1.5 units over here on this hill. The other added advantage is that there's not a lot of space over here for them to try to like flank around this way. The only way for them to possibly try to get around us is going to be on this flank. But we're going to have that guarded, so I think we'll be okay. We're going to have our veteran foot here on the hill, our normal foot over here, and then our recruits over here. We're going to have the Highland foot over here ready to do some flanking. I'm going to send the provincial cavalry to support them. Dragoons, I'm going to flex around our line as needed, and then we can get them to come out and support and attack if there's an opportunity. So let's go ahead and start setting those guys up. Let's get our redcoat recruits over here. Mr. General back here. Maybe a little further back. Dragoons will move forward. Highland foot. I want you all the way over here. Let's go ahead and speed things up. The only problem is that they've got 2 artillery units, so it's possible that they'll just sit back and try to shoot at us with the artillery. If they do that, we're going to have to advance on them, and we're not going to be able to utilize the good defensive ground here. We did switch our provincial cavalry over to buck and ball, so we're just going to, when there's an opportunity, we're going to get in close with these guys and just try to unleash devastation with that. And let's see, I kind of wonder if I should be goading them into attacking. Because I worry that if we just sit back here, they're just going to form a line and sit there. And I would really rather they advance and attack us. But I'm going to play a little aggressive here to try to bring them forward. Not sure what's going on with this artillery. They're kind of all over the place. We also need to be mindful of their cavalry. Not very strong, but still, we need to keep them in mind. Looks like they are favoring going after our light dragoons a little bit more. But they are definitely advancing towards us, so that's good. I don't know if this artillery is just bugged and not going to deploy, but I'm fine with that if that's what they decide to do. Totally fine with that. Yeah, that was a nice shot. They are turning around now. Let's try to back off. But they've spent their shot, so we can start to advance here with our Highlanders and with our light dragoons. And I'm actually going to have them hold their fire until they get a little bit closer, so that we can really take advantage of good volley. Nice. Okay, let's pull back. Then let's advance here. And open fire. Beautiful. Then let's send the Highlanders into a charge. We'll let the Dragoons get one more shot on them. Oh Oh, we're taking a lot of damage here. I guess just because of that artillery. Hold your fire, but then send you into a charge. And let's bring the Highlanders out. Yep, they're done for. That's good. Yep, they're shattered now. Start bringing the veteran foot over, along with our normal foot. Provincial cavalry starting to move forward. Let's pull back our dragoons. Let's get the Highlanders into a line. And then I can advance with them. And let's bring the dragoons to support over here. Guys do not have any firearms, so that's good. Already on ammunition here. We're getting a little low here. Still doing fine here. Okay, come up here and open fire. You guys too, open fire. Yeah, they're done for. Start blasting these guys. Islanders, come over this way. They should be done after this volley. Nice. Okay, let's bring them around this way, bring them here. Light Dragoons are getting shot up a little bit. Okay, let's get you shooting. You guys need to get turned around. are bracing a little bit. Okay, nice. A little bit closer. We'll run them in position. Just start firing when ready. And we'll win there. These guys are totally out of ammunition. Perfect. So you guys come over this way. Same with the light dragoons, Highland Foot. Yeah, we'll smash this artillery. They'll get their last volley off, and then that'll be it. So with that, I'll probably end up taking the manpower because I feel like we lost a lot. Yeah, let's recover our manpower, just in case we need that for any of the events out here. Let's see if we can get Grand B and upgrade. Extra range isn't bad, but I'm still hoping for something a little bit better. So we'll just go ahead and pass for now. I think you need 7, yeah. I think you need 6, correct. You guys can upgrade, so that's good. Now we've got 3 foot regiments. And let's go ahead and get this cylindrical ramrod equipped. Maybe we switch out that. And we'll sell off this. And the breastplate, maybe we sell. We definitely sell this. We definitely sell this. Because we're not using artillery. Take the stamina and move speed. Gun picks could be good for our dragoons. So I'll hold on to this and maybe give that to our dragoons. Alright then, we had a situation where the dog that we're dog sitting started barking, and since I'm wearing headphones, I wasn't sure why he was barking. It turned out one of our neighbors came to the door, so I went to go answer that. I paused the video. With that being said, because of that whole series of events, there might be like a funky cut in the video that might have just happened. I'm not sure. I'll just have to see what the video looks like when I watch it after recording, but just want to let you guys know if there is like a funny like kind of jump cut, you're not going crazy. I did some editing to cut out the dog barking and probably like 10 to 15 seconds of me like muting my microphone and trying to deal with that situation before finally pausing the recording. Anyway, back to the game. I'm very glad that we took the reservist option because we need those reservists. I feel like all of Act 1, all of the events that we've been running into are they're very reservist focused. So, and maybe I've just been unaware that outposts eat up reserves like crazy. Maybe this is a good learning opportunity for me to be like, hey man, if you're gonna do an outpost, like sub objective, you need to go into that with a lot of reservists. So in any case, we're definitely gonna be garrisoning this outpost, delaying the HQ. We want all the time we can get. Let's then go ahead and come down here to this battlefield, and then we'll zip on over to this herd, and then probably come down here and buy some food for cheap. I Here's what we'll do. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna see how strong this field army looks. If it looks too strong, we'll just run away. I don't like running away from battles, but we can do it if this army looks really tough. So let's just try it. It had to be Germans. It had to be Germans. Okay. If I move into force march, I wonder if I'll be able to run away. I don't think I will be able to, but we're gonna see. No. Okay, what do they have? They do have a lot of infantry, but I don't see actually why we wouldn't be able to fight them. I think we can take them. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fight this. I think this is actually winnable. But I'll be right back after we load in. Alright, we're loaded in, and we're getting into position. We're going to, for the most part, hold this spot here on the hill. What do I think are going to be the challenges in this battle? Number one, not running out of ammunition when we're fighting so many line infantry. Number two, not getting into a position where these dragoons can do a lot of damage. Dragoons can do a lot of damage on the charge with their shot and then their charge damage. Their melee is actually fairly decent for dragoons, but this is not where the dragoons shine. I find that they do a lot of damage on the charge when they fire on the charge. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold a defensive position here, let them come in, and then we'll put our Highland Foot to work along with our provincial cavalry and just try to start working our way down this line here. Dragoons will flex as needed. Either they'll be on the offense, or we'll have them come back and support our line infantry if needed. I think I will tell everyone to hold their fire. I kind of want the enemy units to come in as close as possible before beginning to fire. I might even... What do these guys have? Souls. Okay, the tool outranges them just a tad bit. I might even have our Highlanders set up, take one shot, and then charge them in. Maybe I set them up over here so that they're in a little bit of cover. And then we can send the cavalry in to do some damage here while they're reloading. And then get them into a column and advance. Let's speed up. Another thing I wish I'd done is I wish I'd checked my inventory to see if I had other useful items to hand to these guys. But alas, I did not make that check. I might bring the cavalry over this way and have them hit the land millets in the flank if there's an opportunity. Because the land millet seems to be coming over and wanting to fight. Let's hold your fire for just a moment. Okay, here come the Freikorps. Let's open fire now. Same here, let's open fire. Nice, that was an excellent volley. Oh, you guys can fire. Okay, let's go ahead and charge in before they can get reloaded. And then let's have you guys charge into them. Shucks. Okay, bring the general over. And let's send you guys after them. You guys come in here. Help them. Let's bring the Dragoons back. Let's bring the Highlanders back. Bring our general back. Yeah, I know these guys are suffering. Here, maybe we actually have you guys come down this way. Okay, our own light dragoons have fled. Let's try to get our Highland foot set up for when those dragoons rally. Let's knock out this artillery. Okay, good. And they are done for. So let's pull back our provincial cavalry. Get you guys running. You guys are already running. Here, maybe we move more this way. Okay, no, they're coming now. Okay, wait for the dragoons to get a little bit closer. Like our own dragoons have recovered. We'll bring them back. And then let's open fire. Okay, and then charge in. Okay, yeah, they're not coming back. None of these units will rally. That's good. Okay, let's just try to get as much veterancy as we can on these two units before the battle ends here in a minute. And I'll probably go with the replenishment. We'll see. It depends on how many losses we took. Honestly, not bad. Maybe I go with the money or the veterancy. Let's go ahead and replenish. Let's get money and ammunition so that we can hopefully make some big purchases at this next city. I could just make this guy my melee officer. Let's just do that. It's gonna be our melee brigade. Okay. Let's come check out this herd just real quick and then zip on down to the city here. Oh, cool. Morale and move speed. Well, I'm all for you guys being able to get around the battlefield a little bit faster. And let's come over here. Yes. 2 red coat recruits that we can purchase. And then let's see if there is... I might just get this officer and make him like our quote-unquote fire officer. This one also isn't bad. I feel like we're going to consume a lot of ammunition. Let's just go with this guy. And let's buy This redcoat recruit, this redcoat recruit. And maybe I have one of you become foot, like a British foot, and the other one we can turn into a Highland foot. Or maybe even start going for more cavalry. I think I'd rather him be a foot, like a Highlander foot, though. So let's equip you, like that's what we're gonna do. The light bayonet, canteen, the walkers, the half-gators, I should say. And then you, I'll give a Sewell. Give you a nice bayonet. Oh, even better, we could give you this basket hilt hanger. And then you. I don't know if I want to give you the engineer. I don't want to like risk losing the engineer at this point. Is what I'm concerned about. But I will give you this, that, and let's sell off some things. Take a look at the gunsmith. We could get a good Charleville, a good Sewell. Over here, good barrier. Quartermaster. Earthworks are going to be necessary. For now, let's just sell off these things. And maybe we pick up like some tea. Sounds like a very good British thing to do, pick up some tea. You probably no. You still need to upgrade into foot guard. I was gonna take away your spontoon, but never mind. Here, we'll take that and give it to you. And I'll just give you the extra little bit of stamina there. Okay. Keep forgetting, do you need 7? Yeah, you need 7 to upgrade. Yeah, maybe we do that right now. Let's take you over here, take you over here. Okay, I like that. And then let's shore up our food reserves. Very nice. Maybe get some more service. And we'll proceed. Sure, we can sell off lots of provisions. We just bought a bunch. And then let's go visit this convoy and then do that outpost. conduct a thorough search. Nice. Let's come over here to this outpost, and then we can go to that village. How much time do we have? About 60 more days. Oh my gosh. So I need a really cheap cannon or a really cheap fieldwork item. Okay. Cheapest cannon here is 50. That's probably... yeah, that's definitely what we're taking. Okay, so let's buy this cheap cannon. And then... let's come back down here to this outpost. Kind of a shame that we had to backtrack there, but we're gonna get a really good unit out of it, so... it's okay. We also made money, because the cannon only costs 50. But we got $70 from that. So I'm okay with that. Here, you don't need those. Royal Horse Guard. Okay, let's move you guys over here. Put you in here. Give you a nice, good charging horse, and a heavy saddle, and maybe breastplates. And horseshoes, sure, why not? Okay. Everyone should have... 4 upgrades. There we go. 4 item slots. Let's come over here. See if there's any units to purchase. Nope. Let's sell that. Yeah, confirm, sell that. Let's... I'm thinking now we want to go in for more veterancy to start upgrading our recruit units and to get these guys up to the Dragoon level. So let's go ahead and buy up some manpower here. And let's fight them real quick. Okay. Alright, then let's get... Alright, we are setting up in such a way that our recruits should be the ones taking the brunt of the damage here, but that is intended because we want to get them in combat and getting more experience. Our cavalry will be providing backup here, as will the Highland Foot. Have everyone holding fire for the moment. Okay, very nice. We'll wait for them to close in a little bit more, and then open fire. Perfect. Rather minimal loss of life. Let's speed things up. Wait for these chevaux légers to come in. Guys are doing a lot of damage. Stop that. Okay. Pull back our horse guard. And okay, they're coming back. These guys also coming back, and them. Okay. And they'll rally at some point. Okay, open fire. Perfect. Some swapping around here. Hold your fire for a moment. Open fire. Okay, and then we just gotta deal with those chevaux légers. All right, easily done. Got a little bit of money there. We're gonna take the veterancy and the little tiny bit of food. And we can sell those items off. Probably can sell the shoes. Probably. I'm wondering if we come up here and try to fight that encamped army. I also thought we had more units. We need to get 3 more units probably before we do that, but I'm thinking that we come around and then work our way up here to fight them. Let's definitely sell off these 2 items. And let's proceed. Let's get our guys a little extra experience, which is just enough for them to upgrade into dragoons. Yeah, let's do that. Keep on moving. Got about 40 more days, which isn't a whole lot of time. Give you a Tula. And a better bayonet. Give you this, this, and that. Items cost less here. Do I want to do anything like raid? Do I want to raid this village? Generate some more money? I think probably yes. Because I really need to... I'd really like to buy another unit, ideally 2 more. So let's go ahead and raid. Okay. So I can sell this off, and I can give away these ramrods at some point. Even to the dragoons, I could give them. We'll just hold on to that for now. Let's go ahead and force march. And let's seize the cannon. That wasn't worth it. I was hoping it'd be like a howitzer or something that we could sell off for more money. Go do this convoy and then go do that village. I wanted to use that worn musket. So let's hope that we'll get redcoats. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here, I'll give you a ramrod and coffee. And we'll just stop there. And then let's come up here. See if we can get one last recruit unit for the army. And then let's go fight that in camp. Let's go fight that encamped army. Give you that. And I don't really have anything else to give you. I could give you ramrods. And that's about it. I need 6 here. So then let's... I think we just march north from here. We've got 25 days. I think that's plenty of time. Oh, nice, even better. And we get to delay the HQ. Huge. Okay. Then let's go ahead and fight this encamped army, and that'll be a good stopping point for this episode. And then we can fight this other one next time. Okay. Let's have the foot have the officer. Yep, Highlanders have an officer, veteran foot, and then foot here have an officer. I'm good with that. Let's then come up here. And okay, they've got some special musketeers. Bavarians, he's going to be really good at shooting. Okay, a bunch of Cantonist recruits, Imperial Dragoons, quite a bit of artillery. Alright, let's load in then and get this battle started. Okay, we're deployed and we're moving into position. Their army's really interesting because they've got these curb iron musketeers over here. They're fairly decent at shooting. They're also really good in melee. So I was thinking about putting our Highlanders over here, but I decided against it. I decided I want to break them with our veteran foot, and then I want to move in close with our dragoons. So I've got our normal dragoons and our light dragoons over here. And basically the way our line goes is the better shooting elements are over here, and as you go down the line, they get worse and worse until you hit our melee units that are going to be all the way over here on this end. And that is because they've got the Christ Musketeers over here. These guys, they're okay at shooting, they're okay in melee, but look at their morale, it's really not good. So I think we're going to be able to take our melee units and just drive them down the line on this side. Meanwhile, over here, I'm going to move our Dragoons into a position such that we're able to break these curb iron musketeers and then run them down before they can do too much damage, is what I'm thinking. Might even be able to move these three more melee focus units into action over here. Oh, let's definitely get spreading out here. And these recruits have moved up without really any support, so I think I might send some of our guys into melee over here. Guys, hold your fire for a moment. Bring into position though. And then open fire. And you guys charge in. Here, let's actually move you forward up here. Then you guys can come in behind. You guys, I think, are too late. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here, let's just start going to town on those veteran musketeers. And let's start bringing the Highlanders out this way. Okay, let's move you guys forward fine. Let's charge you in, or they can get another volley off. Everyone involved here. Our veteran foot broke. Okay, let's redeploy then. How's the general doing? He's okay at the moment. Marines are taking a lot of damage. Okay, I think after this next volley I'm gonna charge them in. I don't know what's up with those dragoons, if they are what they're quite up to. Here, take your shot and then leave. Okay, we should win that fight. Albeit it was close. Let's get you guys forward. I think I need to pull you guys back. I really need these guys to shatter. Oh, we lost our officer here. Dang it. Man, that is so lame. I lost this officer. Okay, they're not coming back. That's good. I don't see how I'm going to be able to defeat the artillery, though. Here, can we try to, like, out... No. Oh my gosh. Wow, this might be a loss here. Because this artillery is doing so much work, especially this unit. Oh my gosh. How low are these guys? Are not even low. These guys are kind of low on ammunition, but these guys are not. Oh, I hate it when it's just artillery. Ugh. Let's see if any of our units died off. Yeah, some of them did die. Yikes. And we lost Granby. Man, oh man. I'm kind of at a loss for what to do now. Because I think that might be a campaign ending. That might be a campaign ending loss there. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to figure out where to go from here. Let's come back over here. Oh, there's a field army coming after us. Yikes. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I just keep walking away and I drill as we're walking away, try to get our resources back up, and then fight them, try to get rewards there, maybe come over here, purchase the redcoat recruits, come over here, fight them, and just try to salvage the situation as much as possible before we have to fight the HQ. Anyway, that's a problem for next time. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. We'll see what happens with this campaign. I'm not feeling good about it. I guess the British just are not my faction. I always seem to play really poorly with them. Anyways, we'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody.